Right, we are now back down off the boat because we've got the last of the struts in. The fiberglass is set very, very nicely. It is now rock solid, is that bulkhead. So now we're going to start putting some insulation and some sound deadening.
Is it Ashford and Simpson?
What the hell is that all about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Solid as a rock.
God.
Do, 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 do. Go on.
Oh dear. He just puts me off my stroke every single time. Where was I? Yes, I remember. Insulation, sound deadening. Why? Because it's a toilet. We don't want to be hearing anything in there, so I'm going to make sure nobody can. So what I'm going to use is what I used 4 years ago on the main sections, which is around this area and over there. I used this product, which from my old carpet days and flooring days, this used to be put under laminate floorings. I've put it in my classic cars. I've used it for virtually everything. It is so good. It's excellent. It's got a foil reflective nature to it, so that will obviously rebound heat and moisture and everything else that goes with it. I'm going to put the bubble wrap that I've put around majority. That's going to go on top as well, so it's belt and braces. I don't probably need to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I need to cut some pieces up, and I've got my sizes here. So that's what I'm going to do first, because we're going to stick this to the side of the fiberglass, the side of the boat, and then we're going to progress. So we'll get all these pieces cut off first, and then we'll go aboard, and then we'll put them on. So I'll cut these out. Right, that's 35 in. Use a new blade. Exceptionally easy to cut. Now, I'm not suggesting that you buy this product, actual product, which is made by Duralay, but you know, I've got it around. I've had access of this stuff for a few years, and it's you know, I've used it ever since it came on the market. I use it for all my jobs, flooring jobs and things like that, and you know, there was never any issues or whatever with using solid wood floors and things like that, because it was an excellent sound barrier, so an excellent barrier for moisture. So yeah, brilliant stuff. So I've cut 2 pieces off there. I've just got one little one to do there, and then I've got 3 smaller pieces which are going on the internal bit that you saw us make, the oak bit that juts out. So I'll cut those off, and of course we will see you aboard. Right, welcome aboard again. So as you can see, the final strut has now been placed there, and that's solid as a rock. Speaking of solid as a rock, that's going nowhere.
Excuse me.
So that's perfect. So now what we're going to do, as you can see, we've got some the bare side of the boat, which we're going to cover in what we were discussing down there. So I've marked them all off, and I'm going to place them. You'll see that there is a waste pipe there. Now we, John, and I'm including you in this, we have to remember that is there. I might mark the ply when we cut that out, because that's the next stage after we've done what we're going to do. We need to remember that is there, because if we go down the route of having a corner sink, then that is where we're going to go out there. Yeah,
okay.
So we need to remember that's there, because what I'll do is I'll screw the lower section of the ply, so then we can gain access to it. Yeah,
Excellent.
right. So without further ado, I will mask up, because this is quite potent stuff, as is the fiberglass. It doesn't matter if there's a joint in here, because we're going over with some bubble insulation on top of that, so it doesn't really matter that there's going to be a joint in it. It's expensive stuff and I wanted to use as much as I could. I'm just debating, John. These are holding the rubbing straights on.
Yes.
Should I cut around them so they're visible, or shall I just go over them? I don't know.
Well, you can glue over them, and then
I can, and then just cut around. Yeah. Don't say that's not working. I think I'll take that. That's better. And then what you do, the best thing about this stuff is, if you just go further out, you end up with a string effect, as you can see. That acts as a real grab. That can go there. We always let it tack off before we place it on. There we go. I need a spray. There we go. So I've obviously got two small pieces to go at the top because the product wasn't deep enough, but you get the picture. So I'll put those two on, I'll put the slither down there. I'm leaving that bit there yet because we might need to do something, and then I'm going to do these sections here so you can see how we how it's done. So I'll see you back very shortly because you'll get bored, make a cup of tea even, and then we'll come back when it's done. So see you shortly. So you spray this area first. You can see that one's done up there. You spray it all first. These are, you obviously measure slightly more than that you need. Place it in because these aren't absolutely true. You stick it on so it's nice and flat, and then just use a blunt instrument to a certain degree, like a screwdriver or anything, and then just push that in so it gives it a nice clean edge, so you know where to run your blade. And then you basically just go down and in reverse like so, and then that in reverse there, scribe that into there, and then that like so. And there you have, it doesn't have to be ultra neat, but it's just, I found that when I used to fit carpets and vinyl and things like that, I just found it was easy to do that, because you actually find the edge of where you need to put your blade. And with products that are quite solid, not like carpets where you can stretch it up if it's unfitted, you know, it has to be absolutely accurate. So, and if you put your blade, that's a 90-degree angle, if you put that right in the centre, halfway, it should give you a neat edge. There we go. I'll just finish off that down there, and then we're done for this bit. Right, so now sprayed it again, and then I've put the ever familiar bubble wrap on top of there, so that is properly well insulated from all the elements, and all being well, you can do whatever you have to do in a bathroom in relative warmth. So we're going to go downstairs now, and we're going to put some 9mm ply over the top, and then we're going to call it a day with that little project there. Right, cut the top piece, cut this bottom piece. That should actually fit if the top one then, because I did it the same width. There we go. Obviously it's not screwed into place yet, because I'll have to put some marks on it, but you can get the gist of, because we've still got, John, to remember, we have an exit point that we have to address.
The waste.
Yeah, grey water, that's important to know. It's grey water, it's no other type of water, it's grey water. And I also need to double check to make sure that that is permissible, because I don't know. It's going to be sink water, so it's just going to be hand washed. Also, we've got to decide whether the toilet, whichever it may be, will go on this side or on that side. I am sort of swaying towards one that you flush electronically. They are quite expensive, but you know, nothing on this boat has been cheap, so why, you know, might as well continue and make it as good as we can possibly get it. And if that's the case, then I might have to reverse it and place it up against there, and then put a hatch in there to extract the cartridge, of course, that needs emptying. So that's all in our heads at the moment. But the most important thing is we've got virtually everything complete. So the next stage to this area is we've got to decide what we're going to do with it, whether we're going to tile, whether we're going to oak panel it. This bit we've got to address next, John. This side, I don't know what to do. We'll have a chat about that and decide what we're going to do with it. So I think now we're going to break and a cup of tea.
Oh.
Shall we have one?
Yes, please.
Right, down there. Let's go. Cup of tea time. I decided to have a coffee instead of a tea.
Where's mine?
Yeah, all right. In a minute. I was that excited to show you the big coffee.
So it's a coffee break?
Yeah, do you know what? It sounds better than a tea break.
No, tea break's really English.
Is it?
That's not a cup of tea.
No, I know. That's what you asked for. And this is as close to your tea that you normally have. Sorry, your warmed milk. So there, I'm trying to be like you.
Just take a seat. You've been trying to be like me for years.
Yeah.
Failed miserably.
Listen, when I was younger, I had to carry 27-inch body carpet on my head.
Right, well,
And
I
I'm
have to be
sure.
very careful how I say that. Now then, I can do. We've got two things. Well, I've got several little things that I need to discuss with you. First of all, you asked me to remind you.
Yeah, what?
Freddie.
Freddie! My grandson. Freddie, yes, I promised faithfully, I would say. Yeah, I promised faithfully that I'd give him a shout out because he's only about that high. And he watches me religiously. So, love you lots. Thank you for watching. This is a shout out to you, Freddie, my little lad. There you go. That's another thing. From Freddie, we need a plumber to give us some guidance. Plumbers is Freddie's dad, Shane. He is going to be on the channel very, very shortly. He doesn't know it yet, but he will be on the channel. Oh,
But now he owes us a favour.
Yeah.
Because of the shout.
He's going to go, that's not a favour.
Brilliant.
But anyway, Freddie, hiya. Love you lots.
Hello, little fellow.
Thank you for watching. From Freddie to Freddie's dad, Shane, to your brother, Mr. Sparky Man,
Phil.
Phil. We need to get Phil. Phil, you need to be involved too, because my weakest link out of everything that I ever do
Electrics.
is electrics. And we're getting to a point where all these dangly wires need to be put into a particular... Well, we'll do it, but I need guidance.
Phil will do it. Prepare yourself, Phil. You're coming aboard.
You're coming aboard, yes.
Ahoy, shipmates.
Yes. So I'm glad we've got that little bit out of the way. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, you asked me to. So when you ask me to remind you something, I do.
Okay.
Don't forget the waste pipe outlet.
Oh, yes.
Now, this is a bit like a Christmas episode.
Oh, yes. Yes. I have parcels delivered to his place.
Why? I don't know.
Well, I have them delivered
He's got
to...
his own address as well.
Yes, but very
Where
rarely
he
am I
lives.
there, and they tend to leave them outside, and I've forgotten what I've ordered.
Oh, there's another one in there.
Hold the box.
Making a meal of this, aren't you?
I'm just having a little look.
Where's this all from? Amazon.
Yeah, obviously, Amazon. Well, you can open those. What are they?
Daily Amazon. Oh! Everybody likes a countersunk drill bit.
Correct.
Do you really need more of these?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all the same bore width.
Well, I'm sure there's a... Well, you don't know. You're looking through a packet for one. I don't think they are.
Well, they're all very close.
They are very close.
Hang on, carry on. Countersunk drill bits. A jig for... I know, can't remember what it's called.
Have a look. Take your time.
I know what it's for.
Yeah, well.
It's called a jig. A something jig. Tell me what it's called.
I forgot.
Oh, you don't know? That's why you tried to get me to do it. so you can screw into.
So you can make
Yes.
you make a cupboard, which is what I was on about for the bathroom.
Okay.
So we need one of those. We always need one of those. Those are the little bits that go with it.
Right. Okay. We don't need to go into everything.
And then you get that, and then you get that. So you get that. So that's good, isn't it?
And again.
All right. Let me put my parcels away. Oh, thank
Weighty.
you.
Substantial.
Travels with Geordie, you know, he has a wish list.
Oh, this is boring.
Listen, I sometimes forget what I've ordered.
Latex gloves.
Yes. Well-being, man, annual,
Oh, blue.
extra large.
Okay.
Let's see those fingers, folks. Let's see those fingers. Sit.
Right. This is going on too long.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Don't take the fun out of it. Just because they're not for you. It's the only pleasure I get. You can open that. It's another precise tool. And no, I'm not the tool. Where you start. Oh, look.
Oh, fun.
That is for,
Oh, right a bit.
yes, but that's for making the holes where you fit your, you know, your kitchen unit.
Yes.
It's for that. Making it so it fits perfectly and then you can screw it into place.
Are you trying to say hinge?
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Right, well that's good, isn't it?
Okay. There we go. Well, bits. We do have a question.
Do we?
Yes.
Really?
I got one in.
Thank you.
We got a question.
Hang on.
It was on an email to Nauticus 27foot at mail.com.
Nice intro.
I've been practicing that.
Have you? Good.
And it is from Mike in Bexley Heath, which is way down there. It's on the other side of London. It's sort of Greater London, Kentish.
Right.
And Mike says that he was very keen to see, he was keenly watching your progress with the Mast.
Oh, the mast.
But the Mast has dropped out for a couple of episodes. What happened to the Mast?
Funny enough, yesterday, when you weren't here all day, it was a glorious day, actually, and I was here. I
I was
decided...
decorating at my daughter's house.
That's fantastic. Absolutely fine. Yes, you're entitled to do your own thing in your own time.
Thank you very much.
So, basically, I thought, I need to do something on the boat, but I'm better doing something that's a bit fiddly and what have you. So yesterday, you don't even know about this because I forgot, but I've been fiddling around with the mast.
Careful.
Easy for me to say.
Family show, Freddie.
Yes. Yes. Would you... now, there is a problem.
What?
The problem is, I was going to show you, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't going to mention anything because I thought I wasn't going to mention it till I'd done it all. But I've managed to do something that is so good.
Why don't you just stop waffling and let me see it?
Waffling?
Yes.
Or waffling?
Waffling.
Waffling? I'll stop waffling. Shall I go on? Alright, I'll show you. I'll show you.
Stop waffling.
I'll go and get it.
Quick.
Yeah.
Did you leave it at home? Oh.
What do you think about that funky
Take
boy?
a seat.
What do you think about that little funky? You know, remember when I was talking about the wire?
Hang on. Just you need to.
Yeah, you take hold of it.
Yeah, but we need to keep it down there so it's in shot.
What do you
I
think?
have to say,
What do you think of that?
it is absolutely majestic.
It's a very big word, but I'll take that. How cool does that look?
That is an absolute triumph.
It is, isn't it? That
Wow.
was an absolute dog to put in. However, I have
Oh, these.
these pipes here. Yeah, it's loose at the moment.
So the cable goes as you
So
said.
basically, yeah, it goes through the top. I
Wow.
threaded that is separate to that.
Okay.
So I put this piece in. I threaded it through there and got that to tuck in. And then obviously I bent that accordingly. I didn't have anything to bend it round, so I used the rubber mallet that I found, by the way.
We've built a bender.
Yeah, but that's for right angles, isn't it?
Oh right. Okay.
We're
Sorry.
talking of a round pipe.
Well, I
here.
don't know. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, I've even stuck one in there as well.
Wow.
And, of course, I
And
got...
that's waterproof.
Yeah. So that basically, I'll take that off. It's a bit of a weight, but I've still got this to finish off. But that's the progress I made yesterday. And also,
You should be proud of yourself.
thank you. I am.
I would be.
Yeah. So also, I'm on with a new base, which I cannot show you yet because I think I shouldn't. I didn't really want to show you this, but you brought it up. What I'm thinking.
Well, no, Mike brought it up.
Oh yeah, sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike.
Mike,
Sorry.
that's what he's done.
Yeah, Mike.
Keep that to the level of your head. Otherwise, it's out of shot. You want them to see the whole thing.
All right, let go.
There.
Yeah, Mike. So, basically now, I've remade the base, and that needs a bit of treatment and a bit of something else to go with it.
Okay.
So I was going to introduce this and the base on the boat, done and dusted, which I suppose.
Okay. Right. Well, here we go. Boys and girls, and Freddie. This is going to be your introduction to the next episode. The next time you see this, we will be working on it, or himself will be working on it, on the boat with its plinth.
Final.
Is it a plinth? Is it mounted on a plinth?
I don't know. Well, it's mounted on something. But the next time you see this, it'll be the last time we discuss it because it will be finished on the boat, and then you can see all its glory.
It looks magnificent.
But up to now, I'm really chuffed with it.
Next episode.
Next
That
episode,
is the opening of,
38,
because this has been,
37.
take it away.
No part 1, no part 2.
Take
Is
it
the
away.
part 1? Part 1? Part
We're saying goodbye.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Freddie. We'll see you in episode 38 very soon. Oh, we're away for 2 weeks. Did we mention that at the beginning or not?
No, we didn't. There'll be a 2-week break.
Yeah.
Phil has commitments. Well, we both have commitments, but we'll see you in 2 weeks. We haven't gone far. We will be back.
Yes.
So, press one of those,
Yes.
ring one of those,
Yes.
and subscribe, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Thank you, everybody.
I think you've done it. I don't need to say another word.
Goodbye. That looks magnificent. You should be proud of yourself.